Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then welcome to Faith Praises channel, where we just kind of chit-chat, comedy, tips, ideas, anything like that. Just a channel full of fun. So, if you're new, then you should go subscribe. Woo! But anyways, today, sadly, we're going to be talking about subjects that people do not like to talk about. And that subject is school. But as we all know, school starts at different times in different areas, so we want to be fair to everyone. So, yep, back to school videos. Woo! So, today I'm going to kind of give you some middle school tips, advice, answer some questions that you may have relating to middle school. So, yeah, because I know personally, I would always, before I was going to start middle school, I always wanted to find like little tips like, okay, what will help me get through middle school? But it was always harder to find because there's always high school tip videos, but there's not as many middle school ones. And I believe that since I'm officially in high school, that I kind of have the right to be able to make this video for you, and I really hope this helps. So anyways, why don't we get started? So for the first advice slash tip slash whatever you want to call it, it's write down your locker combinations or passwords or anything. I am telling you, in middle school they're gonna give you like different passwords, some to check your grades, some for Google documents. Like if your school is like mine, then you're gonna get stuff like that. And then locker combinations, you can have like 2 to 5 different locker combinations depending on what classes you take. So I highly suggest you write these down because it gets kind of stressful. Just after a while, so many passwords, it's kind of hard to remember. It's like, what? And then you have to ask a teacher, then the teacher doesn't know. Then you get sent down to the library guidance office. Like, whew, it's crazy. It's happened to me way too many times. Actually, I never really ever knew my locker password, passcode, but that's a different story. So, for the second thing of advice, ask for help. Trust me, I didn't ask for help for the longest time, and it just doesn't work. If you have a question or you're not understanding a subject, it's gonna help if you just ask for any advice or anything. Say there's a teacher you don't like I didn't really care for my math teacher that much, I'm sorry, but I still love you, I just wish you taught better, okay? But if you don't, then go to the other math teacher and ask. Find a friend to tutor you who's good in math. So like, just doing that, it really helps. Like, it actually helps me. I'm bad at math, so it helps me get from an F to a C at the end of the year, which, I mean, it's a big difference for me knowing how much I struggle in math, but that's also a different subject. So, who knows? But for the third thing of advice, I highly suggest joining some clubs. Now, if you're a shy person, this will also help, but joining clubs kind of gets you to like be able to communicate more and have some fun after school activities. Like, if you just struggle with making friends or you want a bigger group of friends, then join a club. Join a club that interests you. If you're interested in art, join art club, because that will just help you throughout the year and everything. Because then you also get to relate and everything. Like, I joined art club last year and it was so fun just to communicate with people. And sometimes, hint hint, clubs will sometimes have snacks or allow everyone to bring snacks to share. So, shh, don't tell the teachers I said that. So, anyways, talking about clubs and making new friends and stuff, do not worry about making friends. It will happen. I joined my middle school not knowing anyone, but like, I actually made a friend in like less than a month, like almost a week, and she's been like my bestie for such a long time. We've been besties for 3 years now, and we're just hoping to progress, but it's just Yes. You don't have to worry about having a large group of friends. It's more important to have a smaller main group of friends who you know actually care than having a wide group, popular set of friends who don't really care. Know what I mean? Just yas. For the, I think this is number 5, 5th piece of advice. Communicate with the teachers. Like, if you become friends with a teacher, it actually helps. I was friends with my guidance teacher, and it really helped me through emotional times I may have had. Because, trust me, in middle school, for some reason, it's just so dramatic. But, like, yeah, please, like, no, you don't have to be buddy-buddy where it's like, yeah, I'm the teacher's pet. No, just kind of have that little connection with your teacher where if you have a problem, you feel safe to ask that person. So, yeah. But for the 6th piece of advice, participate in gym. Even if you have friends who are not running or doing anything in gym, just participate because it actually does help you a lot, especially during the mile, because this I learned in 6th grade because I didn't participate in gym. But if you don't participate in gym, then your gym teachers just, you're gonna like always be accused of stuff, or like you're gonna struggle during the mile, everything. So please participate in gym. Even if you're not a gym person, I'm not a gym person. I don't even like gyms. Just try your hardest, okay? But if you feel like you're gonna pass out, then you just stop. Okay, so for the next piece of advice, obey the dress code and rules. This one is probably common sense, but it really does help. Like, if there's a shirt that you think is going to be dress coded, don't wear it because it's so humiliating having to wear, like, your gym uniform the rest of the day compared to have to wear a regular shirt. Like, just make those smart decisions, okay? If a teacher says, don't go to the bathroom, don't go to the bathroom. Easy as pie. My mom is, like, looking at me weirdly. Okay. For the next one, take notes. This is actually really important because there were some students in my math class, ELA class, and all that. They would not take notes, and then, like, the teacher would be like, okay, everyone, pull out your notes. We're going pull out your notes. We're gonna use the notes on the test, or these notes will be very important for the map test and all that. So yeah, just take notes, and to be honest, the more colorful they are, they actually help a lot more. Maybe that's just me personally, but it actually does help because it's easier to find things like, oh, okay, so definitions are over here, problems are over there. So easy. But for the next piece of advice, study. Okay, this is related to the notes, but if you do not study, you are going to struggle so hard. I always thought that I wouldn't be able to study, and like I didn't study for the longest time, but then as soon as I started failing in math a little bit, like I just realized I need to study, because even if you think studying is hard, find your own unique way. You don't have to go online to search ideas on how to study or anything. Find something that helps you. If studying at the last minute helps you, study at the last minute. But just study, and it doesn't even have to be that long. It can be like 5 minutes a day. It still helps a lot. And when you study, don't do the easy stuff. Practice the harder questions that are gonna like probably get you more confused, because I would always study the easy stuff, and then yeah, don't look at me. So for the last piece of advice / tip before we go on to the questions is that just overall, don't stress about it. Stressing is the worst thing you can do. Like, just go with the flow, be chill, it just helps. Like, just don't stress over it. Plus, stress also gives you acne and all that crap, and I don't think you want that for school. but like, trust me, the more you stress about it, the more you're gonna be tired and grumpy and just like in a bad mood. It really helps just to keep a calm mind. Just smile through it. If something's going wrong that day, then just be like, I'm so happy. Put up your cheesiest grin. And if you feel like you're about to cry, go talk to the friend teacher that you may have made. Or just go to the bathroom and literally do the cheesiest smile. It literally helps. Cheesy. But, yeah, so I guess that's all for the tips and advice. And so, for this, I had my friend Lily and my sister Hope give me some questions, and so I picked 5 of their questions that they kind of mentioned the most. And for the first question, it's, are people immature? Not really, but at the same time, yes. I'm not going to be sexist when I say this, but the guys do seem to be a bit more immature than the girls, but there still are lots of immature girls. But, like, if there's immature people, you don't have to hang out with them. If you end up staying by them, just ask the teacher to move. It's, like, as simple as that. But most of the time, immature people, just laugh them off or give them a little bit of attention, but not too much. I actually had a really immature person sit by me once and got a fidget spinner stuck in my hair, but yeah. So for the second question, is there like gossip and rumors? Yes, there are, but usually the gossip and rumors stay in between a group of friends. They don't usually expand out the random people. So, say someone starts a rumor that you eat glue, then it's not really gonna go into a big group. It's only gonna probably go to people you knew in elementary school or just a smaller group, but usually that does not happen. So, unless you do something really weird, because I was really weird in 6th grade. So, but they honestly aren't that bad. It doesn't stop people from wanting to hang out with you or anything. In fact, sometimes you get to know people better that way, so I don't know. So for the third question, it's what's the difference between elementary and middle school? So the most common difference that you probably know is you get to walk around more. So yeah, it's just you kind of get to walk around more. The study level and all that is a little higher, so it can be a little bit more difficult. But like, it's kind of easier. As in middle school, it's kind of the same as elementary school because you're still like doing the same things. It's kind of a view from elementary school, just a little bit more added. So yeah, there's not much to say about that. I mean, all the classes, like all the 6th grade classes are all together, all the 7th grade classes are together, all the 8th grade classes are together, so it's pretty easy and simple, so yeah. Next question is, are transitions stressful? As I said, no, they are pretty chill. It's really easy. All the classes are right next to each other, and if you end up getting lost, like, the room numbers are right there, and they literally go into a line of evenness. So, I don't think you're gonna struggle with that much. The last question, does homework increase/decrease? It really depends what type of person you are. Like, for me, my homework actually decreased, but that's because I kind of began to work faster and finish all my homework in school. But if you're like in top grades, higher classes, you may have a little bit more homework. I actually had a friend that had a lot of homework because she was in all those fancy classes, so. But it's honestly not bad. The homework is pretty easy, and then the teachers usually will like give you little cheat sheets or hints, so who knows. So anyways, I guess that's the end of my video, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this actually helps you out because, I don't know, middle school, it can be sometimes stressful, the transfer from elementary school to middle school. Sometimes you're losing friends because they're going to a different school. Sometimes it's just more drama and everything, so just don't worry about it. It's just relax. Pretend you're like an ocean flowing into a river. That honestly makes no sense. But anyways, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I decided to come up with the family name. We're gonna be hashtag Fun Squad for life, because why not? So, yeah. I hope you subscribe, click that bell, and like and comment to this video if you have any ideas or suggestions. And also, if you want to, you can check out my social medias at the bottom description, because why not? So, yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!